Welcome to the Diggin Dave, where we uncover the hidden treasures buried within your pocket change. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but could be worth a small fortune if you know exactly what to look for. We are talking about the famous 1960 Lincoln penny and the massive double die alert that has collectors everywhere searching through their old jars of copper. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand that most people would spend without a second thought, only to realize it is actually a rare mint error worth thousands of dollars. The year 1960 was a transitional period for the United States Mint, leading to some of the most famous varieties in the history of numismatics. In this video, we will show you the specific markers of the 1960 double die obverse so you never miss a big payday. From the sharp doubling on the date to the subtle shifts in the lettering, every detail matters when you are hunting for these elusive copper gems. Stick with the Diggin Dave as we break down the secrets of this iconic error. This is not just about a penny, it is about finding a piece of history that has survived decades in circulation. To understand the 1960 Lincoln penny double die, you first need to master the difference between the small date and the large date varieties produced that year. In early 1960, the Philadelphia and Denver mints began production using a small date hub. However, officials soon realized that the small digits, particularly the number 0, were prone to breaking and filling with metal, causing quality control issues. This led the mint to switch to a large date design mid-year. This transition is exactly why 1960 is such a chaotic and exciting year for error hunters. The small date variety is generally scarcer, especially for Philadelphia strikes. When searching for the double die, you must look closely at the 19 and the 60. On the small date, the top of the digit 1 sits level with the top of the 9. On the large date, the 1 starts significantly lower than the 9. Furthermore, the tail of the 6 is much longer on the large date version. Identifying the date size is your first step because the most valuable double die errors occur on specific combinations of these hubs. The 1960 double die obverse is a collector's dream because the doubling can be quite distinct when viewed under magnification. When examining your 1960 penny, focus your attention on the word liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust." On a genuine double die, you will see a clear secondary image or a strong thickening of the letters. The doubling is often most prominent on the L and B of Liberty. You might also notice a slight offset in the date itself, where the digits look blurry or have extra thickness at the edges. It is important to distinguish this from machine doubling, which is a common manufacturing flaw that does not add value. True hub doubling, which is what we are looking for today, shows clear separation lines and maintains the original shape of the characters. These errors occurred because the die was struck more than once by a hub that was slightly misaligned. This error was then used to strike thousands of coins before the mistake was caught. Finding one of these means you have a coin that technically should not exist in the eyes of the mint. Use a 10-power loop to scan. Looking back at the history of the 1960 Lincoln penny, the market for these errors has seen incredible growth over the last few decades. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, these coins were relatively affordable, often selling for just a few dollars among niche error collectors. As the hobby of numismatics grew and information became more accessible through coin guides, the demand for the 1960 double die surged. By the early 2000s, high-grade examples began to fetch hundreds of dollars at major auctions. For instance, a 1960 Philadelphia small-date double die in mint-state condition was once a bargain, but as the population of certified high-grade coins became clearer, the prices climbed steadily. Collectors realized that while millions of pennies were minted, only a tiny fraction carried this specific, dramatic doubling. This scarcity drove the historical prices upward year after year. Historically, the 1960 Denver small date was also a major focus, as it was the first time in many years that a date size change was so obvious to the public. People began hoarding rolls in the 60s. In today's market, the 1960 Lincoln penny double die is more valuable than ever, especially if it has been graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Current prices for a 1960 Philadelphia double-die Obverse in a high mint state grade, such as MS-65 or MS-66, can range anywhere from $500 to over $2,000. If you happen to find one with original red luster, the price can skyrocket even further. Recent auction records show that exceptionally preserved specimens have sold for as much as $5,000. Even coins in lower, circulated grades still carry a significant premium, often selling for $50 to $100 to collectors who just want a gap filler for their sets. The Denver mint varieties also hold strong value, though they are sometimes slightly more common than their Philadelphia counterparts. The current trend shows that as more collectors enter the hobby, the supply of these 1960 errors is shrinking, causing the prices to remain very stable or even increase. When you compare a standard 1960 penny to an error coin worth $1,500, you see the hunt. While most hunters look through pocket change, some of the most spectacular 1960 double-die errors are found in proof sets. The 1960 proof Lincoln penny with a double-die obverse is an elite rarity. These coins were struck with specially polished dies and planchets, making the doubling appear incredibly sharp and mirror-like. Because proof coins are handled with much more care than business strikes, finding one in perfect condition is the ultimate goal. Historically, these proof errors have commanded the highest prices in the 1960 series. A high-grade Proof 67 or Proof 68 double die can easily surpass the $3,000 mark at auction. The contrast between the frosted devices and the deep mirror fields makes the doubling on Liberty stand out beautifully. If you have old proof sets from 1960 sitting in a drawer, it is worth taking a very close look at the penny inside. Many collectors have owned these sets for 50 years without ever checking for the variety. The population of these proof errors is extremely low, meaning that when one hits the market, there is often a bidding war among serious specialists. If you think you have found a 1960 double die, the next step is verification and grading. Do not try to clean the coin, as this will destroy its value and make it impossible to get a high grade. Instead, compare your coin to known examples on reputable databases like Variety Vista or the Cherry Picker's Guide. Look for specific die markers, which are small scratches or polishing lines unique to the die that struck the coin. These markers act like a fingerprint and prove the coin is an authentic 1960 error. Once you are confident, sending the coin to a grading service is essential for maximizing your profit. A certified grade provides a guarantee of authenticity and an objective assessment of the coin's condition, which buyers require for high-value transactions. The difference between an MS-63 and an MS-65 grade can be hundreds of dollars, so the professional opinion is worth the investment. During the grading process, experts will look for any signs of wear, spotting, or surface damage. At the Diggin Dave, we always recommend protection. Keep your potential finds in PVC-free flips or capsules to prevent damage. Finding a 1960 Lincoln penny double die is a true highlight for any coin collector. It represents the perfect mix of history, mystery, and financial reward. Whether you are searching through inherited collections, bank-wrapped rolls, or old coin jars, the chance of finding a coin worth thousands of dollars is what keeps the hobby alive. Remember to look for the small date markers first, and zoom in on the lettering for that unmistakable doubling that defines this famous error. The transition from the small date to the large date in 1960 created a unique opportunity for these mistakes to happen, and today, they are some of the most sought-after pennies in the world. We hope this guide helps you identify your coins and understand the incredible value they might hold. The market for rare Lincoln cents continues to grow, and the 1960 double die remains a centerpiece of American numismatics. Keep your eyes peeled and your magnifying glass ready, because you never know when a fortune might be hiding in your palm. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe for more videos.